YouTube, what's happening? It's your boy Evan King, back at it like a crack at it, right? Yo, this video we got 10 minutes on 10 minutes of unbelievable moments. I'm trying to see some unbelievable shit. Matter of fact, before I get into this, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all that been coming back and watching the content. Help supporting your boy since I'm in the, I guess I'd call it like the rookie season of what I've been doing. Like, this shit is legitimately fun. Looking for videos, looking for content, and having my own raw, predictions and opinions and shit like that. Man, I should have got on this a minute ago, but you know what? It is what it is. I got on it now, and I'm enjoying it, and I appreciate the support that I'm getting from my peoples. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell everybody watching this, man, it's never too late. It's never too late to start your own shit and walk in your own path, because God knows, man. God was waiting to bless you, you feel me? But enough for the jibber jabber. Like, share, and subscribe. Hook your brother up or hold your brother down by simply clicking the subscribe button, because that bitch is free. It's free. Here we go. Oh, y'all peep the shirt? Message. Safe sex. Where the camera at? Saves. I'm a little retarded. Oh, there we go. There we go. Saves money. All right. Safe sex saves money. Save your dollar bills, homie. Wrap it up. All right, so we got unbelievable moments. Let's see what this shit's all about, man.
It's in life that we simply can't believe our eyes. But thanks to cameras, sometimes we get to record these unbelievable moments. During the early stages of a volcanic eruption, occasionally there's this mysterious
Hold on. What is that?
Stages of a volcanic eruption, occasionally there's this mysterious phenomenon called volcanic lighting that is not from an ordinary thunderstorm, but from the eruption itself. And it's absolutely spectacular and terrifying at the same time.
That's wild. Look like Thor in that bitch. Getting
With
it
so
down.
many technological advances happening in the past decade, we really have no clue what working in the future will look like. In Japan during the pandemic, some grocery staff were able to work from home by controlling a robot with VR technology.
They've been telling us that we were gonna get replaced by machines too. I ain't gonna front. Shit crazy.
Despite the weird and terrifying appearance, ground to cloud
Bruh.
lightnings are not uncommon, and it's a discharge between a cloud.
Bruh. It's like
Weird and
Goku
terrifying
summoning the
appearance,
fucking
ground to
spirit
cloud
bomb. Like,
lightnings
what
are
is
not
this?
uncommon, and it's a discharge between a cloud and ground initiated by an upward moving leader. An incredible demonstration of skill by James Jean is curving an arrow to hit a balloon. And if it wasn't impressive enough, he can also do it with 2 arrows at a time.
Nah, boy. Nah.
This ice cream man from Turkey likes to test his customers' patience by pulling some incredible tricks that could be frustrating for the ice cream receiver.
What's this man doing? Man, if you don't give me my goddamn ice cream,
This is
and I do the same shit with the money. Ha! Huh! 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 I'm out of
an
here.
incredible
What
color-changing
you talking
squid. This
What is
happens when it
that?
contracts the chromatophores, which limits the amount of pigment visible.
Yo, what the? Yo,
Over
this is too
188,000
fast.
bikes were...
Hold on. What the fuck am I watching? We got invisible squids? This is too fast. We're only a minute in.
reported to be stolen each year in the United States, which the real number is probably more than twice that, since most people don't report bike theft.
Nah.
The company Yurka decided to address this problem by making a lock-equipped bike.
Nah. Where was this in the hood? Where was this in the hood?
Even though it's pretty known that camera shutter being at the same speed as helicopter blades causes this, it still is mind-blowing to see.
So what, helicopters don't need that big ass propeller to keep them up?
In Punta del Este, Uruguay,
Yo, this is happening
due to a
too
cyclone,
fast.
gusts of winds of over 60 miles per hour flooded the city with sea foam, and even caused waves between 15 and 20 feet. And well, the reason why this happens is because the ocean water is not fully clear. And if you put ocean water in a glass and shake it, small bubbles will form on the surface of the liquid.
Why the
And
hell would
sea
I do
foams
that?
form under similar conditions, but on a much bigger scale.
What is that? Like, nah, this some wild shit already. There's some wild shit already.
This brave fireman is using water as a shield to turn off the tank in an amazing training drill. Emus are the second largest living bird by height, after the ostrich. And apparently if you lie on the ground and move your legs, they'll approach out of curiosity, and there isn't really any explanation for why.
Yo, bro, he said emus. They're birds, right? They're birds? I've never heard or seen an emu a day in my life, but I don't see no wings on them niggas either. Are they birds?
Back in 1983, Rick Charles...
Imagine being a bird that can't fly. Like, I never understood the purpose. Yo, how are you a bird and you can't fly? Like, I know ostriches, I know chickens, penguins. I believe penguins are considered birds, but like, you a bird, you got wings and you can't fly? Damn, you got the short end of the stick on that one.
Charles did a record-breaking dive viewed by millions of people on ABC Wide World of Sports, in which he did a world record dive of 172 feet. And even though he was in the air for around 5 seconds, he went to say that it felt...
Nigga! First of all, you on national television and that's the underwear that you pick? Or the swimsuit, or whatever they call it? That's what you want to put on display?
Dive of 172 feet.
You know how much that shit gotta hurt, too? Like, look
and
at
even though
this.
he was in the air for around 5 seconds, he went to say that it felt much longer.
I'm good. That sting?
This terrifying clip shows an orca quickly catching up to a motorboat. Despite weighing around 6,000 to 8,000 pounds, they can still swim at 35 miles per hour.
35 miles? I want no smoke, bro. I want no smoke.
A hilarious and very unexpected moment in space happened when astronaut Mark Kelly once smuggled a full gorilla suit without telling anyone about it, and one day decided to surprise everyone. Tesla coil is an electrical resonant transformer circuit that was designed by none other than Nikola Tesla. And well, even though nowadays the main use is for entertainment and displays, before it had uses from radio to medical equipment.
Looks like some Back to the Future shit, yo. That's the shit that you use when you want to shrink your kids. That's the machine. I remember that.
Roberto Durant is a legendary former professional boxer who held world championships in 4 weight classes. But when he was fighting Sugar Ray Leonard, an unbelievable moment happened when he just gave up mid-fight due to his frustration of not being able to land punches.
What? You gave up in a fight because you couldn't hit the nigga? What? And you a professional boxer? You gave a mid-fight, you just threw in the towel because you couldn't touch that man. God damn. Okay. Look at him, he waving, no mas.
A very bizarre moment caught on tape is a school of fish following a duck. While diving in the sea, a Florida man found a massive fossilized megalodon tooth, and the size of it was around 6 inches. For comparison, great white shark teeth are usually at most 3 inches long.
That's
and
a
the
tooth?
can go for as high as 5,000.
And he touching with his bare, yo, I mean, damn, son, it couldn't be me. That's a tooth?
This is a video of the ship that broke global trade after it got stranded for 6 days in the Suez Canal, causing it to block one of the world's busiest shipping pathways, and halting roughly $54 billion worth of trade. And the Suez Canal Authority was desperate to clear the ship, since they were losing $15 million a day in canal revenue.
Damn, that shit is big as hell.
Liquid blankets is a term for a chemical designed to keep heat in the pool, and it makes an awesome effect when touched.
What the fuck?
This 7th grader went into a competition against college women and completed 400 meters in under 1 minute, and it's safe to say that we'll probably see her at the Olympics in the near future.
She hauling ass. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Okay.
Back in March 2021, the most expensive NFT ever sold for a staggering $69.3 million. After the bid.
I did not hear $69 million for a non-fundable token, something that you can't possess. You pay $69 million. We're just gonna keep going.
Bidding started for just $100. This is the artist's reaction of watching the live auction.
Oh my God! 50 million! What? Oh my God! 69 million.
I think it probably means digital art is here to stay.
I'm going to Disney World!
When a dog saw his owner waiting for a delivery while eating, he brought a chair for him to be more comfortable. Even though we all have some level of fear of spiders, this nest of cobalt blue tarantulas is just straight up confusing.
What the fuck?
Former professional boxer Mike Tyson had some crazy neck exercise routines
Yo,
to protect from punches,
Mike.
and at the peak of his career, his neck was 20.5 inches.
Bruh. Yo. I'm confused, bruh. Yo, Mike. Why is your neck so thick, bro? Pause.
A sad, unfortunate event happened in Aloha Airlines Flight 243, in which a small section of the left side of the roof ruptured. Thankfully, it was able to land safely at Kahului Airport in Maui. This incident also made the Federal Aviation Authority add more controls to planes to ensure safety.
The other 4 crew members survived, as well as all of the
That would have been my last flight. That would have been my last flight.
This is footage of the son of Krakatoa volcano eruption in 2018. And well, this exact place actually no longer exists, since it collapsed into the sea in a massive landslide. And well, the volcanic island emerged from the Krakatoa volcano eruption in 1883, which was so loud it was heard from over 3,000 miles away.
Oh, damn.
An unbelievable stunt by a professional motorcyclist, Gary Rothwell, was one done in 1999, in which he dragged himself behind a motorcycle using titanium sole boots.
Why?
Even though they're not very practical at all, since it requires a lot of energy and strength to get them going, there are some people that like their bikes to have big tires.
Those are kind of cool.
Even though this was not the most fair race to begin with, this professional athlete managed to do an impressive 100-meter times, and didn't lose by a huge margin to a Nissan GTR.
Okay. Clearly got dusted.
At the Porsche Carrera Cup in France, a moment that left the commentators and everyone in the audience in disbelief happened, when in a small collide, one of the racers' cars somehow ended up on top of another car. And it just shows Porsches have the best weight distribution in its class.
Et Geoffrey Coudon qui va perdre
Look like
gros
toys,
au
bro.
championnat cette année. Le toit de Geoffrey Denarda. Alors on a bien vu que Geoffrey Denarda était piégé à l'extérieur, on a vu à l'intérieur.
Okay, even though this looks strange, thanks to the F-35's single engine, it can take off and land vertically.
Bro, that
and
should
well,
go
there's
for like
also a
$100
sort of
million.
hover mode, which is possible by 2 doors that open on the top of the aircraft, and 2 counter-rotating fans blowing about 20,000 pounds of unheated air straight down. The whole F-35 program has
Did he say 20? What? How many pounds of air?
sort of hover mode, which is possible by 2 doors that open on the top of the aircraft, and 2 counter-rotating fans blowing about 20,000 pounds of unheated air straight
20,000 pounds of unheated air. How can a machine create that much force using wind? I'm confused, bruh. 20,000 pounds? How do you even measure that? How do you know? How do you know?
straight down.
That's wild.
The whole F-35 program had a cost of around $1.7 trillion.
I think I said 10 million. This 1 trillion. Yo, feed the poor.
So it's very impressive to see.
This costs $1 trillion?
With some cargo ships weighing over 190 metric
this.
tons,
Look at
it
this.
makes them have almost no maneuverability, which makes the captain's reactions to improvised events extremely slow, causing around 1,400 lost containers at sea per year.
Bruh. Should never be found again. That's it? That's it? That's all they got left? Yo. But yo, that was some pretty interesting stuff, especially the first things that I saw within like the first minute of of just watching all this shit. Like, crazy world. Like, on top of what you think you got going on, there's a whole bunch of shit that you just can't predict or control going on around you and shit like that. But it's your boy. I'm going to be uploading videos all day. Gabos King, Evan King. You know, RIP to that ball man in L.A. Mr. Bean. I'm about out.